Hello everyone, myself Sagar Jha. I'm your physics educator on Unacademy. I feel an immense pleasure to announce to you all that Unacademy, India's largest online educational platform, is launching its YouTube channel specially for Maharashtra students. Yes, YouTube channel for Maharashtra students, Maharashtra board students for class 9th to 12th standard students. That is students from 9th, 11th, 10th, 11th and 12th standard. Okay, so all you have to do is just go to this channel Unacademy Maharashtra boards and subscribe to the channel, and also share it with everyone and get all the benefits of the channel. Okay, so let us see what are you going to get by this channel. So let us see what are the features of it. Okay, so this channel is for students of 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th Maharashtra boards, and you'll get live classes on this channel. And this live classes will be daily. You'll have live classes. You can attend these classes, and all these classes are going to be free of cost. Not even a single penny you have to spend to attend all these classes. Okay, and India's top educators are gonna come and teach you live on this channel. You'll have quiz sessions. In those quiz sessions, you can just check your grasp, check your understanding of the concepts, whether you have understood the concepts clearly or not. Okay, and there will be a constant guidance from all these educators that how to plan your studies, how to make your strategies so that you get maximum output out of your efforts. Okay, also you can ask doubts in the comment section, and those doubts will be cleared in the session itself. So these all are the benefits, these all are the features that you are going to have on this channel YouTube. And if I talk about the language of the lecture, then lectures will be in Hindi, English as well as in Marathi. So you can choose your language, and now language will not be a barrier in your studies. Language will not be a barrier in your education, right? Now let me introduce myself. I'm Sagar Jha, your physics educator on Unacademy. I'm going to be teaching you physics for 11th and 12th standards Maharashtra boards. Okay, so here is my introduction. This is Sagar Jha. I have qualified IIT JAM examination and I secured all India rank 443. And because of that, I got admission in IIT Jodhpur. There I completed my MSc in physics. After that, I also appeared for IIT GATE exam. Again, this exam is conducted by IIT and I also qualified this exam. Okay, I am also an NGPE qualified, NGPE National Graduate Physics Examination. I am also an Inspire Scholarship recipient. See, this Inspire Scholarship you get when you score good marks in your 12th standard boards. Okay, and you opt for plain science. See, I appeared for my 10th and 12th standard from Maharashtra boards only, and I had secured 94% in my 12th standard and 91% in my 12th standard. Okay, so I had good marks in 12th standard, and because of that, I was among top 1% students, and because of that, I was offered this Inspire Scholarship. So this you get only when you opt for plain science. Okay, and no technical field. Okay, plain science. And you'll get 80,000 rupees per year for next 5 years to complete your courses of plain science, that is BSc and MSc. So I had received this scholarship because of the score that I scored in 12th standard, and I opted for plain science afterwards. Okay, so this is my introduction, a brief introduction, and what I will do on the channel that I'm going to explain to you all. See, I'm going to teach you 11th and 12th physics that I have already told you, and my language of delivery will be in English. I'm going to take the sessions, I'm going to take the classes in English language only, and I'll take the live classes on regular basis, that is for sure, and I'll also arrange quiz classes so that you can check your grasp, you can check your understanding of the concepts, so that you would understand whether the concepts that you have studied is clear to you or not. Okay, also you can ask your doubts in the session. I'll try to clear all your doubts in that session itself, right? And there will be some special classes, special sessions in which I'm gonna guide you throughout the year that how should you study and what should be your plan, how should you plan your studies. Okay, about that there will be some special sessions, and I'll just explain to you also the study pattern. There will be study pattern guidance also from me, that how to study, right? What should be your plan, how you should strategize everything so that you get maximum output from whatever effort that you are making, right? Also, at last, I'm gonna help you by solving previous year's questions so that you get an idea of what are the questions that are asked in the board examinations. So this is the syllabus of your 11th class physics of Maharashtra boards, that starting from units and measurement, we will end at semiconductors, and these are all the chapters that you have to study: units and measurement, mathematical methods, motion in a plane, laws of motion, gravitation, mechanical properties of solids, thermal properties of matter, sound, optics, electrostatics, electric current through conductors, magnetism, electromagnetic waves and communication system, and finally semiconductors. Then class 11th is over. Then you'll enter in class 12, and for boards you have to study all these chapters right from rotational dynamics till semiconductor devices. Okay, so rotational dynamics, mechanical properties of fluids, kinetic theory of gases and radiation, thermodynamics, oscillation, superposition of waves, wave optics, electrostatics, current, electricity, magnetic fields due to electric current, magnetic materials, electromagnetic induction, AC circuits, dual nature of radiation and matter, structure of atoms and nuclear and semiconductors devices finally. Okay, so you have to study a lot, that you can see for your boards, but not a problem. If you understand physics very well, then preparing physics for boards becomes easy. Okay, now finally I would like to tell you that you have to make a plan for sure if you're studying for your boards, because failing to plan is planning to fail. That means if you have not planned your studies, that means you are planning to fail. If you have not planned, that means you are already planning to fail. So you need to plan. If you have not planned, then physics will give you a tough time for sure, that I can tell you. And then I see the students, when they talk about physics, they have this reaction. Now I don't just want this reaction from you all. If you plan your studies very well, and if you know how to study, then this physics will not be so difficult. It will be easy for you, that I am guaranteeing. So finally, I'm just going to tell you the study pattern which you should follow according to me. And first of all, the first and foremost thing that you should do is just get thorough with your syllabus. What you have to study, you should know. Syllabus, very important. You should know the chapters, what are the chapters that you're going to study, and what are the weightages for them in your class 12 examinations or board examination that you are going to appear for. Syllabus, you should know, it is very important, and then accordingly you should just plan your studies, that you should make your timetable. See, when you are making your timetable, it should be long-term plan and short-term plan. For example, if you are making plan for entire year, suppose for physics you have 16 chapters on your boards, for example, right? This 16 chapters, you are just thinking that I'm going to complete it in 8 months. So you just divide it, and then for every month you have to study 2 chapters. See, some chapters may take long time because chapters may be lengthy. Some are very short, so it may take less time. So on an average, you just divide it that every month I have to complete 2. Okay, so this is a long-term plan. For months, then you have divided. For year, 2 chapters per month that you have divided. Then just come to the weekly plan, that in this week I have to do this. So you don't have to study just physics, you have to do this plan for all the chapters or for all the subjects also, right? Apart from physics. So you'll have a plan that yes, this week I have to do all these things. That will be a weekly plan, and then you have to plan your entire day as well. So starting from entire year, you have to come to your day. So long-term plan and short-term plan, both are very important to just maximize your output. Okay. Then what you should do is you should prepare running notes. See, while you are attending the lectures, you have to prepare your notes in such a way that when you just see it, when you are revising the chapter afterwards, you should just recall everything that was just delivered in the class, right? If you don't understand something, just make a picture out of it. Something, running notes, okay? Something that you have to prepare in such a way while attending the class, that when you see that notes afterwards while revising, you just recall everything that was delivered in the class. Okay, so that is what your running notes is. And finally, you have to make short notes as well. This will help you afterwards at the end. Short note means that the entire chapter should be in 1 page or 2 page or 3 page maximum. All the important formulae, all the important points you should note down, and that will be your short notes. That will help you at the end when you have just completed everything, all the syllabus, and then when you revise it, you'll just revise it in in minutes, all the chapters, because everything is written in just 1 or 2 pages. So it becomes very, very important to make these short notes so that it helps a lot at the end. Okay, then this is very important. You have to tackle the numericals, because I know students are very afraid and they're very apprehensive about the numericals in physics. See, if you don't have the numericals in ordered way, you just solve numericals from anywhere and of any difficulty level randomly, then you will have a tough time solving the numericals, and then finally you will give up. You will give up. You should not do that. Okay, you have to consult your teacher. I'll be there to guide you. That numericals should be solved in an ordered way. That you have some very easy level numericals, then just gradually increase the difficulty level of the numericals, and then you should follow this pattern. Then you will just show some interest in solving the numericals. Then it will help you in just building up your concepts, and then you will not be afraid of it. Okay, so there is a way to solve the numericals. You should follow that. After that, at the end, when you have done with all these things, revision is very important. When you have completed the entire syllabus, at least twice you should revise. Otherwise, every effort that you have put will be waste. Okay, at least 2 times. If you can do more time revisions, 3 times, 4 times, that is good. Okay, but at least 2 revisions is important, so that things get consolidated in your mind, and in exams it will definitely help a lot. And you have to solve previous year's questions for sure, so that you have an idea of the examination that you are going to appear. Okay, and finally you have to give tests, quizzes, right? This will help you to just see where you make the mistakes. Okay, so while just giving the exams, you make a lot of mistakes. So after giving quizzes and tests, you know that where am I doing the mistakes, then you can correct it, rectify it, so that you don't repeat the same mistakes in your examination. So these are all the steps. This should be your study pattern that you should follow. It will definitely maximize your output for sure. So wake up Maharashtra and prepare Maharashtra State Board exams with Unacademy. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel and share it with everyone. Thanks a lot.